ABC 10 News Pinpoint Weather Super 7-Day Forecast.
Okay, let's turn things to weather now. We did see some of those raindrops today. Did you see the lightning? Because I sure did on my way back from Del Mar today. So in the Del Mar area just afternoon, that's where I saw some. And, you know, with lightning comes thunder. So as we take a live look outside of San Diego, feeling warm out there, 70 degrees, good visibility, and it's definitely feeling a little bit on the humid side. That's thanks to this storm that we are tracking, bringing a lot of moisture into our area, as well as lightning, thunder, the potential for thunderstorms as well. Here's a look what the radar's been picking up over the last few hours. Just moving on up close to San Diego and not so quite into the county. We are tracking a little bit of moisture for our mountain communities passing through. Looks like South Bay, they could be seeing the potential for more moisture, more thunderstorm chances as well. As we head towards tomorrow, it's not going to be lasting for the rest of the week. You just saw that moisture move on by. Around Sunday afternoon towards the evening is when we're seeing the back end of the storm system pass through, and that's when those chances are going to be a little bit higher for raindrops, thunderstorms, and of course lightning. Again, if you see it and are able to snap a picture, feel free to send it to us. We'd love to put it in our forecast. Here's a look at what we're tracking in terms of rainfall totals. Not too much, but around 1/4 of an inch for our mountain communities over the next few days. Definitely humid outside. If you're a person that hair gets a little frizzy when it's humid, you might want to wear a hat for the rest of the weekend or use that hairspray, because this humidity is really not going anywhere until we begin next week. Here's the current temperatures out there. Also feeling quite warm, especially for those inland areas, into those 80s right now. Still triple digits for some of our desert spots, and in those 70s, 60s range for our coastal areas as we move towards tomorrow. Pretty similar. As you can see, Escondido 80 degrees tomorrow, El Cajon 83, 76 in San Diego. Some mountain spots in the 70s. Looks like Mount Laguna at 66, Ocotillo Wells into the 90s tomorrow, and a beautiful 70 degrees in La Jolla and Mission Beach. So should be nice out there. Now, in terms of rainfall lasting, it's really not going to be lasting, right? We're tracking these chances this weekend and then lingering ever so slightly into Monday. But as you can see, looks like Sunday around 24% chance. Again, we'll be able to update that as we get closer towards tomorrow. Temperature-wise, we'll be back into those 70s on Wednesday after a brief cool down for our coastal areas. Inland communities, 80s tomorrow, dipping down to those 70s as we begin next week. Back to the 80s for next weekend without as many rain chances, so it might be a more pleasant weekend to go out and do some activities. Mountain spots in the 70s this week, and for our deserts, getting into those triple digits by the end of next week.